Everybody wants to be us.
Welcome to Pop Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 most epic Miranda Priestly moments.
Sorry, Miranda.
Number 10, that's all. Miranda Priestly is a lot of things, but one of her most prominent qualities is her cold dismissiveness.
That's all. Right.
Throughout the comedy drama, she develops a sort of catchphrase that lets her get rid of people when she's done with them. She utters a curt, "that's all," and anyone she's speaking to knows that it's time to hightail it out of there and that she is absolutely done with them.
And Emily?
Yes?
That's all.
She leaves no room for questions or comments, because obviously her time matters more than anyone else's, and she certainly isn't going to waste it on you.
I really did everything I could think of.
That's all.
Number 9, saying she regrets hiring Andy. Andy learns early on that you want to meet Miranda's expectations, no matter how high and unreasonable they may be.
Do you know why I hired you? I always hire the same girl. Stylish, slender, of course. Worships the magazine, but so often they turn out to be, I don't know, disappointing and, stupid.
In this scene, Miranda delivers an epic teardown of her assistant after she disappoints her. She expresses regret over hiring Andy, who she thought would be different than the typical girl she had work for her.
So, you, with that impressive resume and the big speech about your so-called work ethic, I thought you would be different.
She refers to Andy ridiculously as the smart fat girl and says that she's more disappointed in her than any of her former employees.
I said to myself, go ahead. Take a chance. Hire the smart fat girl. I had hope. My God, I live on it.
It's harsh and totally unjustified, but we know that Miranda will resort to viciousness if she doesn't get what she wants.
Anyway, you ended up disappointing me more than any of the other silly girls.
Number 8, revealing that Emily's not going to Paris. Once Andy becomes a trusted member of Miranda's staff, she's allowed to enter her home in the evening. One night when she gets there to deliver the book, Miranda casually informs her that she'll be taking her along to Paris Fashion Week instead of Emily, who has more seniority and is desperate to go.
Paris is the most important week of my entire year. I need the best possible team with me. That no longer includes Emily.
When Andy expresses that she couldn't possibly do that to Emily, Miranda low-key threatens her job and says that if she misses the opportunity, it'll be clear that she isn't serious about her work at the magazine.
If you don't go, I'll assume you're not serious about your future at Runway or any other publication.
Number 7, asking for the Harry Potter manuscript. Miranda Priestly always gets what she wants, even if her desire seems literally impossible to fulfill.
Miranda, about last night,
I need the new Harry Potter book for the twins.
Okay, I'll go down to Barnes & Noble right now.
Did you fall down and smack your little head on the pavement?
She asks Andy to procure the latest unpublished Harry Potter manuscript for her twin daughters so they can read it on a train ride, and Andy balks. Oh, and Miranda also tells her that if she can't pull it off, she'll be fired.
You want the unpublished manuscript?
Well, we know everyone in publishing. It shouldn't be a problem, should it? And you can do anything, right?
Andy knows exactly how impossible it is to get advance copies of this particular series, but she calls in some favors and somehow miraculously manages to make it happen, getting a copy for each of the girls and gaining Miranda's trust. Number 6, her interview with Andy. When Andy first meets Miranda, she has no idea what she's getting herself into.
Who are you?
My name is Andy Sachs. I recently graduated from Northwestern University.
And what are you doing here?
Miranda learns that Andy is not a runway reader and has essentially never even heard of her before, making her realize that this is not her typical interview where the subject is groveling and desperate to work for her.
So you don't read Runway?
No.
And before today, you had never heard of me?
No.
Miranda very quickly shows that she's not impressed by Andy's journalistic credentials and dismisses her at the mention of a piece about a janitor union.
I was editor-in-chief of the Daily Northwestern. I also won a national competition for college journalists with my series on the janitors union, which exposed the exploitation of...
But Andy isn't ready to back down, and ultimately convinces Miranda that she's actually the right one for the job.
You're right. I don't fit in here. I am not skinny or glamorous, and I don't know that much about fashion, but I'm smart. I learn fast, and I will work
All right,
very
I've got
hard.
the exclusive on the Cavalli for Gwyneth.
Number 5. She tried to best a hurricane. Partway through the film, Miranda's stuck in Miami during a hurricane and wants to get back to New York.
My flight has been canceled. It's some absurd weather problem. I need to get home tonight. The twins have a recital tomorrow morning at school.
No flights are leaving the area because the weather's so bad, but Miranda insists that Andy try to find a way to figure it out. She makes countless calls and hears over and over again that there's nothing that can be done.
Nothing is flying out? What do you mean nothing is flying out? It's from Miranda Priestly, and I know that she's a client of yours. She's flown with you before.
Miranda says that it's just drizzling and assures her that she can find someone with a private jet to get her out of there. When Andy fails to do so, it leads into the scene where Miranda tells her how disappointed she is in her incompetence.
Miranda, hi. Look, I'm trying to get you a flight, but no one is flying out because of the weather.
Please, it's just, I don't know, drizzling. Someone must be getting out. Call Donatella, get her jet.
Number 4. Gird your loins.
All right, everyone, gird your loins.
On the day of Andy's interview with Miranda, all of the runway employees scramble as soon as they find out that Miranda will be arriving in the office earlier than anticipated. She manages to strike such fear into those who work for her that they rush around before she walks through the doors, tidying, changing shoes, and applying more makeup. Though we haven't even properly met the character yet, this scene shows us everything we need to know about her and how she's perceived by the people around her.
I don't understand why it's so difficult to confirm an
I
appointment.
know, I'm so sorry, Miranda. I actually did confirm
Details
last
of
night.
your incompetence do not interest me.
Number 3. Florals for spring.
And this layout for the Winter Wonderland spread. Not wonderful yet.
At one point in the film, we get a look inside a typical runway editorial meeting where Miranda presides over her employees, accepting and more often rejecting their ideas for different shoots and spreads for the upcoming issues of the magazine.
What about accessories for April?
One thought I had was enamel, bangles, pendants, earrings.
No, we did that 2 years ago. What else?
When one unfortunate editor suggests that they shoot floral looks for one of the spring issues, Miranda is ready with a scathing response.
I can do a
Florals
shoot.
for spring. Groundbreaking.
It's such a simple obliteration of the idea, but it manages to make the staff member look as though she's never had an original thought in her entire life. Number 2, everybody wants to be us. Right near the end of the story, Miranda and Andy are in Paris together for Fashion Week, taking a car to an event.
I see a great deal of myself in you. You can see beyond what people want and what they need, and you can choose for yourself.
Miranda tells Andy how much of herself she sees in her, which overtly makes Andy question what she's done to find herself in this place.
I couldn't do what you did to Nigel, Miranda. I couldn't do something like that.
You already did.
When Andy expresses doubt about this character assessment, Miranda assures her that it's what everyone wants.
I mean, what if I don't want to live the way you live?
Oh, don't be ridiculous, Andrea. Everybody wants this. Everybody wants to be us.
She puts a fake smile on her face as she gets out of the car, where dozens of cameras and members of the paparazzi are waiting for her. It's this moment that prompts Andy to make a change. So she walks away from Miranda and the world of fashion. Number 1, her blue sweater speech. This is probably the most famous scene in The Devil Wears Prada, and for good reason.
It's just baffling to me. Why is it so impossible to put together a decent run-through? You people have had hours and hours to prepare. It's just so confusing to me.
Miranda goes over looks for a shoot and picks apart every detail of the garments they're considering. Another employee holds up 2 belts, saying how different they are, which causes Andy to scoff.
It's a tough call. They're so different.
Something funny?
Miranda takes this opportunity to deliver a lecture on how the fashion industry works, tearing Andy apart for thinking that she lives outside the world of trends and simultaneously insulting her sense of style.
You go to your closet and you select, I don't know, that lumpy blue sweater, for instance, because you're trying to tell the world that you take yourself too seriously to care about what you put on your back. But what you don't know is that that sweater is not just blue. It's not turquoise, it's not lapis, it's actually cerulean.
Not only was this speech perfectly cutting, it also actually taught many viewers about the lifespan of a trend.
And it's sort of comical how you think that you've made a choice that exempts you from the fashion industry when in fact you're wearing a sweater that was selected for you by the people in this room from a pile of stuff.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.